If you were to take a rough guess at how often you have heard the Christmas story, those of us who have been around the block a few more times than others, that number is going to be high. And sometimes the familiarity of this story can numb us to its strangeness. I can just imagine a conversation between two angels. One is telling the other about God's plan that involves Bethlehem. And the second angel says, "He's doing what?" Disbelief, not only that God would lower himself to that level, but absolute awe at the lengths that God would go to because he loves these people. I expect that here on planet Earth as well, Satan may have had a very similar reaction. He's doing what? Not in awe of God, but knowing that if God pulled off what God had planned, Satan was doomed. The familiarity of this story has kind of numbed us to its strangeness. Typically, if we've got a big project that needs to be done, especially if it's something beyond our capability, we go to find someone with clout, someone with connections, or at the very least, someone with cash. You're not sure how to deal with this? Contact your representative. If they do their job right, this thing will get done. The difficulty is for this particular project, this particular problem, God loves these sinful, rebellious people. Clout and connections and cash don't help at all. The only way to deal with this problem is to do exactly what God did, and it seems so strange a way to do it. Like the song told us, Joseph was thinking to himself, there are so many powerful people around. I cut wood for a living. And then when Jesus was born, and again, we don't know what time of day it was, but there's Joseph looking, and it looks like an ordinary, normal baby. But it wasn't. And so the great good news of the manger is this. It is beautiful today. Going to be a little shaky tomorrow. And New Year's, well, we're not quite sure about that, but the weather has really been cooperating today for people to travel. How many of you are going to be traveling for Christmas? Or have already done your traveling and you're home to stay? This is Christmas, we're going to enjoy it together. The fact is that next week at this time, it'll be a brand new year. And the week after that, the year will be a week old, and life will resume something like normalcy. The celebrations will be over, and the days will still be short, and the temperature will still be cold, and we'll have all this winter to get through yet. The great good news of the manger is that whatever happens after today, Jesus, for those who trust him, is going with you. Jesus is going with you. Please remember that tomorrow and next week and the week after. For those who trust Jesus, he's going with you. And he may not use you to save the world, But he's going to accomplish amazing things through you in just living your normal life day to day. So let's go home and celebrate today and enjoy the wonder and enjoy the company. And remember that next week, Jesus is still going with you. Pray with me.